Good to see everybody. We have a lot of stuff to cover today because it's been 2 weeks. So a few more seconds. All right, guys, once again, update on the puppy. It's hard. If you're ever thinking about getting a puppy, like rethink it and then think it over one more time and then talk to a friend and then talk to your therapist. Because it's a lot of work, man. But at the end of the day, he's my boy. And he's over there being a good boy. All right, guys, let's officially go ahead and get started. So happy Tuesday morning, you guys. Appreciate everyone that came to our in-person meeting last week, our Innovate, Integrate, and Motivate session. That was a huge meeting, and obviously it dropped a lot of new stuff on you guys. It was tons of content. We had a lot of guests that joined in on Zoom, and we had a lot of people that chose to join our company because of that event and the kind of the direction and the vision of where we are. So thank you guys for participating. Obviously, nothing is perfect. We will work through any of the growing pains together and make sure that you guys are communicating with us. So before we get started, wanted to turn it over to any guests that we have on the line. Agents, do you have any guests on the line today that you'd like to introduce? Or is there any guests on the line that would like to say hello? Give you guys a shot to say what's up and introduce yourselves. Any guests going once? Any guests going twice?
I'll chime in real quick here.
Yeah, go ahead.
Hey, Dan Sundberg visiting. See a few familiar faces around here. Hi, everyone. Pleasure to be here.
Hey, Dan.
Hey.
Okay.
I'm out of Sacramento, but I'm up in Tahoe right now watching the rain, so having a good time.
Very cool, brother. Well, welcome here. Appreciate you being on this morning. Looking forward to seeing you and supporting your journey. Who else is on here that is a guest for the very first time? Feel free to introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Trina Garrett. I'm a guest of Jonathan Crosley. Hi, everyone.
Hi, Trina. How are you?
How are you? I'm well, thank you.
Good. Well, nice to have you here and welcome to our team meeting. Appreciate you being on.
Thank you.
Awesome. Any other guests on the line today? Going once, going twice. All right, cool, you guys. As always, I want you guys to use the chat and use that as an opportunity to put any of your shout outs, any of your wins. That way we can share. Also, if you guys are new to this environment, make sure to follow us on social. So please, if you are not connected, put your Instagram handle below so we can all stay connected on social. Cynthia, you're going to be up in about a minute or so, so just want to kind of give you a heads up so you know. But let's talk about two things. So first things first, Movember. I don't know if you guys are taking advantage of that. As you can see, it's coming in pretty good. I'm supporting Kevin Magna, and I didn't really know what Movember was. He's just like, hey, will you support? And I'm like, absolutely. And it's to bring awareness to men's mental health. So I'm totally on board about this. And another thing I want to do, I want to send a global shout out to this team and just say, I can believe, but I'm so impressed with the amount of content that this team is pushing, right? I mean, look on the screen from Nicole to Rebecca to Zyra to Sandy to everyone around you, Terry, Demian, Amy's beach, things that she's doing. Like there is so much content going out from Team Fast every single day. This challenge that you guys are doing to 30 days, I promise you, that's going to build this level of consistency, awareness. You guys are going to get leads from it. I know Stephanie's already picked up a couple leads and she wasn't talking anything about real estate. So you guys, doing this is going to do something for you. People are going to see you in a different way. You're going to become more present on online. And you guys, I'm seeing tons of great traction coming from you guys just simply posting every day. So break the internet, continue to do what you guys are doing. I'm loving seeing all the content. Everyone always asks us, are you guys like the only team on social? I'm like, no, we're just on social in a major way because it's really the culture that we have here. So Kenny, I know that you wanted to probably chime in on that and what you're seeing in this like consistency of how people are using IG right now.
Yeah, I mean, we're getting reposted like crazy, which is good. I think, I don't see other teams. I started to see other like couple here and there agents do it, but we're doing it just way more often than another team. And I started giving some input. Like I think Juanita's been doing a lot of videos. And they told her, hey, you should start putting yourself in the camera. Austin, and this is where we are, right? We're really transparent, direct. Feedback. Austin has been shooting in his room with the white background. I was like, hey, you should probably go outside and get, so like the video content great. But like Jesse, we encourage you guys to 30 day challenge is like, you know, we're all working on like our season 1 of like The Office, you know, so work on improving it and learn from it, get feedback from people, and just keep making it.
That's right.
And don't be camera shy. You know, a lot of content, if you're just gonna be shooting a restaurant, it's same as Instagram story. You got to make yourself in it to be a little more personalized.
For sure. So I love seeing what's going on, you guys, and we appreciate all of you guys hopping outside of your comfort zone. Like Michelle said that she's been in this game for 16 years and she's created, I think, 6 or 9 videos, and correct me if I'm wrong, in her whole entire career, and that just started. So think about the traction she's going to get. But I wanted to give this person a shout out. Dewey, I feel like I haven't seen you in forever. I know that you just got back from vacation. This shit has been quiet. There's been no squawking. There's been no noise, bro. So can you shake us up with a little bit of noise, brother? And aloha and mahalo and welcome home, brother.
Yo. You know, I don't even know if we crow anymore. Where's Kyle at? Is Kyle still?
You can still crow, bro. How the heck you been, bro? How was vacation, man? It's good to see you home.
Vacation was good. You know, Peter left to Oregon the same time I was in Hawaii, and we're like, we got to get somebody to do. So Mauricio did a final walkthrough for us. We got, I think, 1 pending while there, 1 listed while there. We're about to ratify another one with Molly from Twin Oaks. So
beautiful. Well, cool, bro. Well, mahalo. Good to see you. My advice to everyone on here is book your next vacation. Go somewhere. If you want to get busy, if you want to get in contract, go on vacation. But let's get right into the slides for this week, you guys. Let me pull this up and let me go ahead and present. All right, guys. So I am going to turn it over to Miss Cynthia here. She's going to do our quick teaching moment for the week. So Miss Cynthia Peterson, if you would, without further ado, please take it away for our quick teaching moment of the week.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can, loud and clear.
Okay, awesome. So our quick teaching moment this week is reputation matters. And
Can we get a little closer to the mic? Now I hear nothing. Now I hear nothing.
Is that conference speaker working?
Cynthia, right down here, it'll work a lot better.
Okay, Cynthia, let's try one more time.
Okay, trying again.
Perfect. Let's mute the Walnut Creek TV. There we go. Now let's try. Sorry, guys. Let's go ahead.
Oh, there we go. Now you can hear me. Okay, you know you guys love it. Okay, so quick teaching moment this week is reputation matters. And what I mean when I say that is when we are presenting contracts to other agents, they got to be completed. Please make sure that you're taking the time to educate yourself about the contract, to make sure that you know what you're putting out there to other agents. We want our team to be known as the team that has top-notch contracts. So if you're a mentee, please make sure that you're sending your mentor your filled out contract before you actually submit the contract to the other agent. If your mentor is out of town, send it to another mentor, send it to me. Make sure that someone sees that contract before you actually send it out to the listing agent. And one last quick moment for teachable here is if you're a new agent, please try to make sure that you are partnering up with another seasoned agent. This way, you're getting the benefits of that seasoned agent being able to teach you and guide you through the escrow process rather than 2 brand new agents having to try to struggle and try to figure it out on their own. Let's make sure that we're actually helping each other out as a seasoned agent with the newbie agents. And if you want just someone to check out your contract before you submit it, reach out to us. We are here to help you make sure that we are being super compliant.
Love it. Absolutely love it. By a show of hands, how many people have ever got their offer accepted because of their high note, because of the cleanness of their offer and how they presented their offer? Please raise your hand or put a reaction on the screen. you guys, it matters. Even Mauricio, he didn't get an offer accept the other day, but he posted, some feedback that he got from the listing agent and said, you had a great presentation, you had a great, package put together. So you guys, it matters. It's that quality of your work. And why would you partner with somebody that is just as new as you? And I totally agree with that, Cynthia. So thank you very much. Let's continue on, you guys, and let's keep cruising through. Can you see my screen, Cynthia? All right, awesome. All right, so productivity and escrows, you guys, it's been a few weeks, and so let's get right into this. So for our guest on the line today, we always feature people that are working, behind the scenes are going to lead into escrows. Obviously, we're going to talk about escrows today, but let's take a look at some of the people behind the scenes and the activities that they're doing. This is hours working on your business. Jason came in at number 1. Right behind him was Ronnie Escalante at number 2, Jeff Phillips at number 3, and then tied for number 4 was Amy Palin and Rebecca Gamon. So great job to you, ladies, and great job, gentlemen. Hours working in your business. Amy has been doing a video a day. She's been out at 30 beaches for 30 days, still was number 1 for the week in tracking her hours working in her business. A great job to you. Eric King, who is having a blowout year. He's going to do over $20 million in production this year. He has quadrupled his business, coming in at number 2. Demian and Ronnie tied for number 3, and Jay Singh once again at number 4. So great job to everybody for lighting up the leaderboard for hours working in your business. Let's look at conversations. Jane's been super busy at number 1. Jay is at number 2. Michael the Savage at number 3. Rebecca once again on the leaderboard at number 4. And you see his face one more time, Demian at number 5. So great job to you guys making the leaderboard. It's tracking. Go ahead.
Yeah. So we're also gonna start doing our hustlers lunch. We're gonna base it, at least for right now, base it off. Is it 3 slides? We have 3 slides.
4 slides.
4 slides. Based off the 4 slides, whoever ranked was the top person in that category is going to be added to a list. And then at the end of every month, we're going to hold a special lunch for you guys, and we're nice. We're the top people. There should be some overlap, but I think we'll have probably like about a dozen people come out every month for a lunch.
Yeah, and I think this is just a great way to celebrate your accomplishments for all the work that you're doing to get into contract, right? That's why we're doing the hashtag Hustlers Lunch, to honor you guys' hard work. I want to say this to everybody, and regardless of the top producer, the Hustlers Lunch, as we grow as a company, we are going to utilize Sisu in new ways. And we'll talk about that further down the road, but it's definitely an underutilized product right now. What I want you guys to do is I want you to look at your company and your corporation, like any major corporation, to be able to track the data and really what's working for you. How many calls did I have to make in order to have a conversation? How many conversations did I have to make an appointment? How many appointments did I go on before I wrote a contract, and so on and so forth? Because then you're able to really look at your business from a data standpoint and say, this is where I need to get more focused on. This is where I need to improve on. But if you don't have all of that data to really compile, it's really hard understanding where the gaps in your business may be. So use Sisu for your advantage to drive your own production and look at your business in a completely different way. Let's keep cruising. So buyer showings for this leaderboard. Ronnie Escalante came in at number 1. Jane and Weston came in at number 2. Eric at number 3, and Armando came in at number 4. So really great job to everybody. Look at Armando's smile. I like that. I can see it from all the way over here. So really great job, everybody. Great job behind the scenes. Now, let's turn it over to you guys. I know that it's a time of giving. It's Thanksgiving season. It's the holiday season. Tons of things going on. I'd like to turn it over to you guys for anything that you guys are doing within your community that's making an impact. So feel free to grab the mic if you have something you want to talk about in regards to community contributions. Anybody?
I'm doing a coat drive, or not a coat drive. It's more of a sweatshirt like you gently used for migrant farm workers. And I'm going to turn them in on the 11th. So if anyone has anything and you want to drop it off at an office, I will drive to wherever they're at, because I just basically paid for a box, and I can it's a 50-pound box and fill it up and send it out.
Cool. Love it. So we can bring it to any office?
Yes. And just let me know if you have them there, if you're going to bring them in, and I will go pick them up.
Awesome. Love it. Love it. Anybody else? Kevin, I want to turn the mic over to you, bro. You have something that's special that's going on this month, near and dear to your heart. You've been posting on Instagram, or excuse me, on Facebook about it. But why don't you speak a little bit about that while we have everyone in one room?
Yeah, I appreciate the opportunity. Can you hear me okay?
Yep, loud and clear, brother.
Perfect. Yeah, thanks, guys. You've probably seen this ugly face getting hairier and hairier the last 8 days. I appreciate Elias joining me on this run. I'm going to make it into the mustache here pretty soon to really align with my goals for November.
So ugly.
The uglier, the better. But it's all about men's health. It's all about prostate cancer, testicular cancer, depression, suicide. Last night, I gave a bunch of stats about prostate cancer, and we're going to continue to give stats to align with my Data Dude acronym out there, and to really help raise awareness for this special cause. To me, many men, you either die of old age or you die of prostate cancer. And so I really want to get that out there so people understand that, just as much as we love pink and all that we do for breast cancer and for women, there is a need here for men as well. And I love being able to support everybody through this journey and making myself look as ugly and old as possible.
Beautiful, beautiful. I can't wait to see the handlebar mustache. And I guess I will have to join you on that. But dude, I'm going to look like a straight, cartel member or something, bro. I'm going to look rough, dude. So I'm looking forward to supporting. And how do people contribute? How do they donate to the cause?
So I put the link in the chat. You can see it on my Instagram Linktree link as well. And it's, every day it's out there on my stories. So I really appreciate it. It's Movember.m/Kevin Magna, Movember.com/m/Kevin Magna, but it's in the chat. Thank you so much. Appreciate it, guys.
Love it.
Renan, Joaquin, there's been a couple big anonymous donations. I can't thank you guys enough. Appreciate it.
Anybody else have anything that they want to talk about and about the community or things that they're doing right now this time of year? Anybody else want to grab the mic? Going once, going twice. All right, cool, you guys. Jesse, is that a new hand up, brother? You want to grab the mic?
Yeah. Hey guys, this is Jesse. I've done within the San Joaquin County area. I'm doing two things. Actually, partner with Bread of Life, which is a community organization, and I'm volunteering with them doing they're doing a food drive. They do it the first Saturday of every month. This past Saturday was my first Saturday participating with them. So they're just out in the neighborhood in San Joaquin County, giving out turkeys, food, groceries, things like toiletries, things like that to people in need. I'm also partnered with San Joaquin County Public Health Department on a COVID drive that they're doing to encourage the youth to get vaccinated and just more education. And that's something that we're doing through music. So this Saturday, we spent about 4 hours before open house recording various youth in the community of Stockton on a song that they did for the COVID. I'm very excited about it. Can't wait for it to be released.
Dude, I can't wait. Make sure to tag Kenny and I, bro. We want to support you. Put any information on how we can support you down in the chat, and also go ahead and put that in Slack. But Jesse, man, I can't wait to hear it. I can't wait to see what you're doing, bro. And if you need any help out on the side of the Altamont Pass, just let me know.
Yes, for sure. Thank you, guys.
All right, you guys, we're going to continue to cruise on. But if you have anything else, just stop me. But let's go into escrows and productivity. So we have a first transaction, and I'm so super excited about this because this person is already really carving a lane, her own brand. She's skateboarding her way into escrow, or excuse me, roller skating her way into escrow. So wanted to just give a huge shout out to Sandy Cruz. She got in contract for her very first time. So let's give it up to Sandy. So Sandy, you want to grab the mic really quick and just talk about this transaction?
Sure. So these people are a couple. they're both people that I haven't connected with in a really long time, but that I knew through the olden days of roller derby when I used to play. She was a skater, one of the founding members of the league that I helped found here in the Bay Area. And then he was actually a referee. And then they now have a baby who's 4 months old, and they've been renting in San Pablo, and they wanted to, move into their first place or like purchase their first home to somewhere to raise their baby. And it was kind of tough because she's still on maternity leave, and we had to base their loan qualifications only on his income. So they got pre-approved for like 515, and it's not like unrealistic, but it wasn't a huge budget to work with for the Bay Area. But they were totally open and flexible about where they would look. So they were like anywhere from San Pablo all the way up to Vallejo. He works in Berkeley. They were like, as long as he can commute and it's not too gnarly of a commute, So we looked at a lot of places in Vallejo. We looked at quite a few places in like Richmond and San Pablo. Actually, one of the first places was one of Will's listings but it was too very early in the process. Like I just talked to them the day before, and we weren't even pre-approved by that point. And anyway, I don't think we could have competed. But at any rate, in the end, so like we looked at a lot of single family homes, which I know like romantically my friend really liked the idea of, but I think realistically with their budget, it wasn't going to work for them because most of them needed a lot of work. So we ended up finding a condo near Hilltop in Richmond, and it's kind of perfect. It's like a 2-bedroom, and it's like super updated, like safe for their baby to be in. It's not like some of these older homes we were looking at are ancient, like cold old windows and floor heaters and stuff and stairs. So we were trying to keep in mind like what was going to be safe for the baby. And like they're not married to staying in a place permanently. They just want somewhere where they can get the kid to like 5 years old and then build some equity somewhere and then move in somewhere else. So it was like a perfect starter situation. Anyway, this is going on for a long time, but I'm excited for them. And we're supposed to close like right before I think the day before Thanksgiving, actually. So
beautiful. Well, congratulations to you, and cheers to many, many more. So let's continue cruising on, you guys. V got in contract on a flex for 490. V and Will got into contract on 3 deals, 449, 450, 460, and Kim Tran got into contract twice. One was flex, 470 and 565. So congratulations to each of you, and love seeing all the growth. Chris Sambajon got into contract with JF for 555,000. Michael Swanson, he had his first transaction, so let's give it up to Michael getting on the board for his first transaction. Kelly O'Gorman and Ben Rojas for 600,000. That was a flex deal. And Miss Amy Inhofe coming in with 2 transactions, 552,000 and 620,000. So Amy, I actually wanted to turn the mic over to you really quick to let's talk about one of these transactions, rapid fire.
Sure. So basically one of the transactions, I've been working with them since July. We actually put an offer in on something else, but I think they were not really quite sure. So we actually had to back out. So I continued working with them, showing them homes. And finally there was one that they really liked. And we put an offer in as quickly as possible. The sellers didn't have an actual offer day. So we just got in there and then negotiated a little bit, and we were in contract.
Congratulations. Love it. Love it. Love seeing the momentum. So let's keep cruising on, you guys. The King got in contract for 635,000. Good job, my man. Rebecca got in contract for 730,000. Great job, Rebecca. Miss Cynthia Peterson for 640,000. Congratulations, Cynthia. And then Christina Pineda, 740,000, 819,000, and 805,000. So Christina, I want to turn the mic over to you. Tell us a little bit about how things have been going for you for the last couple of weeks. Let me hear you spit some fire really quick.
Sorry
I'm at the dentist.
Oh,
But-
okay.
But no, I'm not on.
We lost you, Christina. All right, cool. Well, Christina, amazing job. Congratulations. She is currently at the
Can you hear
dentist.
me?
Yeah, now we can.
Okay. So just real quick about the transactions. I have to just stress to you guys, you know, like when you're doing the open houses, there's opportunities there. One of them came from an open house that I had. The other two were just walking the neighborhood, neighbors seeing my listing, and, you know, I was able to get a couple listings from that. So I just am thankful for the people that have always stepped up to help with open houses, because that does make a difference, having an army out in the neighborhoods. So yeah, I look forward to some more escrows. I set my target pretty high, and I'm just grateful that things keep falling in, but just don't stop marketing. Don't stop, you know, social media, all those things, they count.
That's right. And Christina, for the people that don't know, how many active listings do you have currently?
Currently 3, and I have 3 more coming on in December.
And has this been your best year in real estate ever?
Ever? Yes.
Absolutely crushing it like a boss. Congratulations. And what a great couple weeks it's been for you. All right,
Yes,
guys, let's
thank you.
keep moving on. Ernesto, he was out, you know, doing his whole educational series on tequila, and he was still managing to get himself in a contract, $785,000. Ronnie Escalante, $685,000. That was a flex deal. Run On and Michael got in a contract for $800,000. Miss Donna Chan got in a contract for $900,000, and Sunny and Donna got in a contract for $868,000. So congratulations to everybody that made it on the board for this category. Ernesto, I'm actually going to turn it over to you, my man. Tell us a little bit about this transaction, and congratulations to you. Ernesto going once, Ernesto going twice. All right, cool.
Over and took myself off of mute. This one is just from Sphere. There's a guy I don't often speak with, but we've known each other for a couple of years just through networking, and just out of the blue, he emerged and said that him and his wife were looking for a place in Brentwood. I showed him one property, and I didn't really know what he was looking for, quite frankly. So I leave on vacation, and he tells me that he wants to look at another 2. Super grateful for Rebecca's help. Rebecca helped me show those 2 properties, and one of them was right around the street from where they live right now, and they just loved it. They just loved it, and everything went perfectly. What they were looking for in an offer, pieced it together and made it happen. So it's really cool that you can make this work remotely. I think A, it takes a client that really trusts you, but B, just leveraging the people on this team. Really grateful for Rebecca, and everything is just perfect.
Awesome, great job. And Rebecca, thank you for supporting him while he was away. And if you guys didn't see any of Ernesto's journey, he's doing some cool stuff, right? Like what he was doing, what he was recording, and like showing us how tequila was made. I thought it was really cool. I don't even drink, but I was like, man, that was a really cool, fun story. So love it, bro. Let's go on. Let's go to Kevin Bowie. 2 transactions, 870 and 880, having his best year ever. Congratulations, Kevin Bowie. Bet on Bowie. Johnson Law and Jack got in contract for $910,000. Eric Throm and Panise got in contract for $935,000, and Run On got in a contract for $990,000. So congratulations to everybody that made it in that category. Let's go over to PK. PK, why don't you talk about this deal that you and Eric Throm did?
Is Eric on the line actually?
Let me pull up his name really quick. If not, you could speak on his behalf. He's not on.
Okay, so this is actually a deal that Eric came to me a couple weeks ago. I think beginning of October, he came to me and he said he has these clients, they're developers, they're flipping a property in Oakland, and he wants to partner up. This was the first deal that I ever worked directly with flippers, and I can tell you that it's completely different, and I don't know if I love it, to be honest. Everything is about just like a dollar here, dollar there. Everything is about like quality is like not there. care is not there, but at the end of the day, they're clients and we have to give them the best experience. We did have a couple of hiccups with them not wanting to pay certain things that they agreed to pay. So now we are back on track, and we did have a conversation with them. We're like, listen, we're in contract. You said you're going to pay. It's in writing. You have to pay. So now we're back on track, but it was quite a ride and quite a journey. And I'm really, really excited that I got to experience that side of the business as well.
And you experience the things that you really don't like, right? Right. So, well, good stuff. Congrats to you and to Eric and to everyone else that made it on the board for this category. All right, let's continue to cruise on. Jung Hee got into contract once again, having an amazing year, $1.3 million. Congratulations. Jen Oak, 1.340. If you guys didn't hear, and we announced this at the meeting last week, Jen just hit her 75th transaction. So huge shout out to you, Jen. Really, really great job. Congratulations. And then Viv and Jacob got into contract for 1.660. So I want to turn the mic over to Jen. Jen, if you want to talk about this transaction, once again, congratulations on now exceeding 75 transactions in just a couple of short years in the business. So let's turn it over to you for a moment. All right, cool. We will go on and see if Jung Hee, you want to talk about this deal? All right, cool. They're probably on the phone closing other deals. So we're going to continue to cruise on, but congratulations to you ladies and congratulations, Jacob. All right, guys, let's continue going on. Eric King, once again, for another deal, 1.710. My man, great job. Jason Ellis, 1950. Eric Throm, he got a flex deal in a contract for $2.7 million. Absolutely incredible. And Damian Bledsoe had two transactions, one for $2 million and one for 1.950. Absolutely incredible. Let's turn it over to you, Damian, to talk about these two transactions. There he is, big dog. Look at that smile on his face. All right, bro, take it away.
That was the best week ever. Like I wrote a rap line about it and everything. Oh, all right, my God.
So since you wrote a rap line about it, since some of us might not have heard it, come on, bro.
It doesn't translate as too braggadocio. It's like I don't want to brag in this setting about what I'm talking about in the rap. But just
all right,
and just know it's there.
All right, I can't wait to hear it, brother. Go ahead, speak about these transactions.
One was a client I had been working for maybe 2 months, and we've been out everywhere looking for homes, and actually got to the point a week before we got this offer accepted, got to the point to where we finally wrote an offer, didn't get the offer accepted. So right away they had their heart broken. It was very emotional, and I'm scrambling. I'm like, I do not want to lose them because I know how buyers can be when they get that first disappointment. A lot of them don't have the persistence. So I circled back to the second house that we visited like a month and a half previous to that. And the seller was asking for something ridiculous. They had it listed at like 1.9 and he wanted 2.5, and my clients couldn't go that high and didn't want to go that high for that house. So they passed. I circled back to that agent and I'm like, hey, is your seller finally ready to like negotiate any? And he threw a number out at me, and we threw our number out, and yeah, landed at 2 million on that one. The other transaction, I think I had met those people like a weekend prior to writing the offer, and just super cool people. They already live in the hills, but I mean, this house is nuts. 42 Villanova, but the view, you can see all 5 bridges. I mean, this house is incredible. It's the best house I've gotten into contract on. I've showed a bigger and more expensive home, but yeah, this is like the one right now. And yeah, just through negotiation, we made it happen. And I totally didn't think my client was even in the ballpark to get this home from how the conversation was going with the listing agent. But shit, I don't even know how that one happened, to tell you the truth at this point. but I was so happy for them. And we've been there like 4 times since being in contract. Just had the appraisal yesterday. So it's rolling, but I mean, it's so cool because they're so excited. It has 2 ADUs in the house, and there's a couple and like 4 of their friends that are going to move into it. So
I love that.
Yeah.
I love it, man. And you know, great job on the follow-up, right? Like circling the wagons and following back up, like, hey, you guys, are you now ready to negotiate? And so, man, really great job. Great strategy, bro. Congratulations to you and your clients. And go ahead, bro.
Oh no, you know, I always got a little bit more, but just on those ends, like that was my lesson from this that I want to pass on to whoever is listening right now, is don't accept the first no as the final no. Until that home is pending, there's always room to negotiate, especially if it goes past the listing date. I mean, the offer date, which the Sheridan house did. You got to keep checking back, because just because they tell you no one time, that doesn't mean that they won't reconsider a week or 2 later. And I for sure learned that lesson. And yeah, just keep being persistent for sure.
Bro, I love it, man. Congratulations to you. And like I said, wishing you nothing but continued success. So you guys, let's take a quick look and a snapshot at our numbers. You guys are once again, you know, breaking every single record in the Bay. You guys are setting new trends for what is possible. Right now for closed escrows, we're over 535 million. That's 717 sides. Our plan is to get as close to 1,000 transactions as we can before the end of the year. Average sales price on our close is right at 746,000. Well, now for pending escrows, we have a little over $94 million in pending escrows, and it's one of the highest price points that we've had in the entire year. So great job. I mean, I see people on a norm now closing and getting into contract on $1 million plus properties when they've never closed a $1 million property prior to this year. So congratulations. For the last 2 weeks, you guys, 33 new escrows in the last 2 weeks, and over $28 million in pending volume in the last 2 weeks. Who said that this was the shoulder season? Who said that this was the slow time? What we've seen, if anything, we've seen an uptick in production. We've seen an uptick in activity. So great job. Congratulations to all of you guys. Now, I know that he had some time to speak, but I wanted to highlight him one more time. And this is from us to you, just featuring you, brother, because you've earned this. So Damian, he has sold over $8 million in real estate since July, right? Since July. When I say that you guys can make your whole entire year in a quarter, in a month, you guys can do that. He's been a huge contributor in coaching. He's constantly on coaching. He's always filling his cup. He's always contributing, dropping gems. He's consistent. He's determined. He's a super dad, and he is now having his best year in real estate ever. So if you guys, we can get some reactions on the screen, if we can get a round of applause for Damian and for everything that he's doing in his business. So yeah, there it is. There it is. So my man, we appreciate you. I know you spoke for a while, so bro, congratulations. We just wanted you to take that spotlight for a minute. I can't personally wait to hear this verse that you've created about your success or about these transactions, but my man, wishing you nothing but continued success. And I know that it feels really, really good. So congratulations to you, brother. All right, guys. You had nothing to say? Nothing? His earpods went out. So congratulations to you, brother. So let's continue to cruise on. So let's see here. So same as normal, you guys, but I wanted to talk about this. So next week, in lieu of our company meeting that we're having right now, from 10 to 1 o'clock, we are going to be doing a business planning workshop. That's going to be at 10 to 1 o'clock in Oakland, Walnut Creek, as well as in Brentwood. We're going to have different squad leaders there. We're going to have all the worksheets printed out, or excuse me, for you guys to print out. We'll put those on Slack ahead of time. That way you guys can start really working through the numbers. If you need any of your year-to-date numbers, volume, GCI, reach out to me or John, and we can help you pull those numbers and give you guys that report. But next week, put it on your calendar. It's actually already on the Team Fast calendar, 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. And then if you guys are in Oakland, right after our business planning is going to be a lunch and learn with PRMG. directly after that, and they're going to be telling you about what they can do to better support our business and your business moving forward. So super stoked about business planning next week. More information and more details, you'll see that in Slack. Kenny, let's turn it over to you to talk about this session that we're going to be doing for agent attraction.
Yeah, so we've done pretty well focusing on showing the value of our company, but EXP does have an amazing business model for wealth and passive income. So we do want to focus on actually start bringing more classes to you. We're gonna have an hour chat on best agent attraction strategies, whether it's for a team or just EXP. My coach, which has coached me to help be able to be a top 10 recruiter in the world, is going to be a special guest chiming into here, and some of her qualifications. Typed it down somewhere. Give me a sec. I'm working on something right now. I'll forget. She focuses on expansion, and she grew. She was one of the first KW teams to $10 million GCI as a team, and she moved the 5 Doors Network into 20 different cities. So she's been a huge component in helping me attract agents at a high level. So I'm gonna have her come in and Zoom and give us some tips, because every week I talk to her about what I do or say, and she'll give me a better way to repeat what I just did, but more classy or more structure. So I'm gonna have her actually come in so I don't say what all her best tips. So she's gonna come in and teach her class with us on Tuesday. We're gonna stream it. We're gonna stream it at Oakland, but I'll be physically in Oakland, but we'll stream it to all the offices.
And moving forward, you guys, this is going to be a session that Kenny and I are going to host every single month about agent attraction. So you guys can learn some of the nuances and how to talk about the company and programs and splits and rev share and all those. So those are for things for people that want to attend and really start building this side of the business. So I'm super, super excited about this.
And I give you a shout out without naming, like 3 different agents on our team have brought in 3 different brokerages, which is crazy in the 1 month. And we're talking to like a huge 30 agent team that's locally that might be joining forces with us. So anyone can do this. It's just, you got to do it right. And we're here to teach you how to do it at a high level.
For sure. Exciting times for you guys. So we want to help you grow not only real estate business, but some supplemental income as well. I want to turn it over to Melody. Melody, you have something special that's going to be going on for the team on November 19th. So let's have you talk a little bit about this event that you have going on November 19th. So Mel, go ahead and take the mic for a moment.
Thanks, Elias. Yeah, I'm super excited. This is going to be a really fun event. I want to open up my home to everyone on the team. And thank you for Kenny for helping me pay for the live music. We're going to have a guitar player there. He's going to be playing reggae. It's going to be just a really cool vibe. And we're going to have so much fun. We're getting catering, trying to get a lender sponsor to help us out with that. So it's just going to be a really fun evening, and I want to have everyone kind of come together and hang out. And I still need to figure out how much food and alcohol we need to get. So if you could please RSVP on the Eventbrite link in Slack, that would be awesome. It would be super, super helpful. So I just have a head count. But other than that, I live about 2 miles away from the Walnut Creek office. As you guys know, I'm always here. So I thought it would just be a really fun way to get everyone together and possibly get a photographer out there to take some really cool pictures and just have a really relaxing, just elegant evening together at my home. So I really hope everyone can make it.
Awesome. Well, we're so super excited and grateful that you are opening up your home. And in regards to the food and alcohol, just know that you're inviting Team Fast to just double down on the alcohol.
Yeah, obviously.
You'll be okay there. So yeah, Melody, we're really looking forward to this event. I think this is going to be cool. We're also going to be announcing, and I'll be reaching out to everyone for Top Producer Dinner. Everyone that was a top producer from last month will be hosting our dinner next Tuesday. I'll be reaching out to everyone with the details about that. It's going to be another fun night. And then we're also going to be talking to everyone that earned the 10 and 5. Just so everyone knows, we're doing a 10 and 5 event. It's our top 10 producers for the year. They're able to invite 5 of their past clients or friends or people that they want to attract to the company. This is going to be a full exclusive event. We're going to definitely roll out the red carpet for all of your guests and all of your families. So for theme for Top Producer Dinner, no theme for Top Producer Dinner. It's just to celebrate everyone's accomplishments. And we're probably going to do a sushi theme. for the event for food. So it's going to be a really, really cool evening, just like always. Go ahead, Damian.
Oh no, my computer froze up, so I didn't hear anything you were saying earlier. But just right quick, I wanted to thank you and Kenny for putting me in the game, because that's what I DM Kenny with back in January or February last year. I told him put me in the game. This year, yeah, I'm tripping. Yeah, no, but I just wanted to thank you guys. I appreciate everything, and even acknowledging what I've done. That's crazy to even see. So I appreciate it.
Yeah,
you're killing it, man. You're a motivation to us all, brother. Keep going, keep going.
Speaking about motivation to us all, I love when David grabs the mic. But
right, you know it's real when David talks.
That's right. All right. Well, yeah, man, we're super excited. Once again, Mel, thanks for opening up your home to us. As we grow and move forward, you guys, people are always saying, well, what can I do? You guys, there's endless opportunities of what you can do, and there's endless opportunities for you to use the space. Particularly in Oakland, you guys, you have such a cool entertainment space to use, to throw events, to throw parties, to throw, poetry reading session. I don't care what it is. You guys exploit the heck out of that environment, because that's a great way for you to build your business, attract other agents, bring them in. For example, we have the ARIA event at our office this week. Kenny, what day is it's Thursday, correct? And what time is that at? It's from 5 to 7 is the happy hour at our office?
Yeah, 5 to 7 at our office.
So I mean, even Aria is using our space. And
Aria's using our space. NAREP's going to be using our space. A bunch of investor meetups using their space. So we're trying to maximize it for, both community, nonprofit, for fun and agent attraction.
And so when people are there, they're going to be like, wow, this is one of the dopest real estate offices I've ever seen. What's this all about? Of course, we're going to be there to have those conversations and help you grow. So
shout out to Christina too. Christina, now you're officially on the board.
Hi, I am. What Dewey said, everybody join Aria. It's going to be so much fun. We're having an event this Thursday, and it's only $20 to come. You can come and eat all the yummy food and party with us.
Perfect.
Yes.
Awesome. Looking forward to that. You guys, let me look at one thing really quick before we kind of wrap up. Okay.
Wait, can I say one more thing?
Yeah, say a few more things. Go ahead.
Okay, so if you join Aria, which I think it's only like $80 for the year, you get to come to a whole bunch of networking events. There's one event every single month, but if you join, most of our events are free, so you don't have to pay $20 to come in.
Love it.
Yes.
Love it.
Click on Dewey's link.
Yep. So going there this week, just come and have some fun, use the space. What Kenny and I are going to be doing throughout the next year is that we're going to be throwing some really big events, showing people how we have built this company, how we support you guys, our training, some of our challenges that we face, Mighty Networks. Like, we're really going to let people into our operation. So before it drops, you guys are going to hear from us on January 15th, which is a Saturday. Kenny and I are hosting the very first of its kind called Build a Rocket Ship #Fast. This is a unique opportunity for leaders in the industry that want to come out and find out how we have built this company and how we've built talent and really from an operational standpoint, everything that we've done. So we did a promo video the other day. It should be ready by today or tomorrow. We're going to put the Eventbrite out, and we're going to have all these leaders from all throughout the country come and join us. Sisu's going to be there. Real Scout's going to be there, as well as High Note. Those are going to be our featured sponsors. We're going to have a happy hour afterwards, and we're going to let them in. We're probably going to also have a downloadable version of our operations handbook. So now, because Kenny and I attend these events, they charge us $2,500 to come for 2 days. And when we're there, you have a little bit of a motivational speaker speak. And then what he does is he or she turns it over to these top teams to talk about their operation. I'm like, wait a minute, man, why aren't we doing that? So we're going to start doing that. And we're going to do 6 to 12 of these throughout the year. And we're going to charge these other companies and people to come. And I'm looking forward to lighting it up. Might have some of you guys be guests.
It's not completely confirmed yet, but my coach said the day works for her, December 16th, because we're starting to talk to a lot of broker owners locally and in other markets. On December 16th, I think I need to check with Bill Davis too, because Bill Davis is in my downline and he coaches directly with Bill Pipes, Tom Ferry's top coach within his system. So I need to check with them, but if it works out, December 16th, I have myself speaking, Raquel speaking, Bill Pipes speaking, Bill Davis speaking, and then my coach is going to bring in a couple KW Market Center owners, and then I'm also maybe look for like a top $100 million Compass team leader to speak at this December 16th event. So it might not be that interesting to a lot of you guys because it's going to cost $300, but it's a great place to invite other broker owners to come to learn about expansion. So that's going to be a pretty high level content. And that's how potentially, if they decide to align with us at EXP Realty or with Fast Real Estate, you could potentially be the sponsor. So we're not just catering to new agents and medium tier agents or team leaders. We're trying to also attract like top broker owners. And you might know someone in a different city or state that might fly in for this event.
And so you guys, like Kenny said, it's really taken fire. We've joined forces with 3 brokerages that are, you know, closing down their brokerages, but they're going to keep their name and their identity and their brand and join forces with us. And we're in conversations. We're going out to a big dinner next week in Sacramento to think about a partnership with the team up there. So you guys, we're going to expand. We're going to continue to expand. And you guys might, some of you guys might get calls to speak on these panels or, you know, talk about your experience or be on a top producer panel at one of these events. And so we're definitely going to be utilizing the space in big ways. And we want to encourage you guys to do your own. Like, who's to say that you guys can't put a mastermind session and invite real estate agents from every other company and do like a panel discussion? It's open to any of you guys. There's no limitations.
You guys saw last week, some on my Instagram, we have the other side of the building in Oakland. It's 3,000 square feet. It's just one big square with a rectangle and back conference rooms. We're going to keep that more loungy and for conferences. So we could still be at the office working, you know, what we're doing right now, but close that garage door down, roll the door down, and you guys can host events out on the other side. So whether you want to host masterminds, just get together, video workshops, anything that you know and are passionate about, you know, use the space for agent attraction and helping other agents do more business, which is essentially going to become agent attraction.
Yep, and that goes for all the spaces, you guys. And once Hercules launches and we have these new dope spaces, we're thinking about Vacaville, and then, you know, we're looking at Stockton. It's just a really great opportunity for you guys to continue to build and have supplemental lines of income. You know, Melody has over 30 people in her downline. Dewey's built a great downline. You know, there's people that are continuing to grow and to continue to grow. And that's just a way for you to build an asset base that is above just you helping people buy or sell real estate. So really, really excited about where we are and where we're going. And so more information on that. So I don't have anything else. Kenny, do you have anything else? We have
offices. Stockton, where we sent out the letter. We sent an offer. They looked at our financials, so it's looking pretty good. We might even be in there by December 1st if all goes well. And then we'll put floors in and check out the place. Walnut Creek, we made an offer. I think supposedly there's another offer on the table, so we're working on that right now with John and our commercial agent. And then Oakland dropped $58,000 on furniture yesterday, so it's going to be complete. We're going to revamp the entire place. It's going to look super cool. And yeah, so Walnut Creek, Stockton, Oakland's all in progress. Hercules still delayed. PG&E, I mean, it's signed. Hayward is still on track for April. Outside of that, you know, we're still working on a Vacaville partnership to get an office space out there. And then Benicia is later on the roadmap. I mean, the thing is, like, when we're going to places, we need a lot of agents there. If we don't have it, it doesn't make sense to open an office for like one person. So we're being strategic and kind of filling all the gaps right now.
And the company that we joined forces with in Benicia, Zaira, they have some offices there, but I think we're most likely will be using our offices and their offices will be used for, like, because they own a staging company, construction company. And so, but do we look at new office spaces down the road? Most likely down the road. Before we head out, you guys, anybody else have anything that they want to share, contribute, any insights before we cut out for today? Okay.
I got one real quick. Oh, sorry.
Go ahead, Michael.
So from our Halloween event that we had over in River Island, if you guys can go on Facebook, you either go on my page, my mom's page, but we had a photo booth out there. So we have the top 10 costumes, you know, that were at the photo booth and everybody votes. So if you just hit a like on there, that'll be helpful, just kind of supporting that contest. And yeah, that's it.
Beautiful, beautiful. And what an amazing community River Islands is. So love it, you guys. Listen, what I've seen over the last 30 days is I've seen this level of commitment, and I'm not just saying from you guys, but I've also seen it from my mom. My mom heard that we were doing like 30-day challenge, video challenge. So my mom every single day sends me a video, and I feel it's like the cutest thing ever. But I'm seeing this like sense of consistency every single day and this like commitment. And I know it's hard for this video day or going to these places, but I promise you, it's going to help you drive your business, help you build your brand, build more awareness to you. And so you guys, when we move into 2022, that's the word that I want everyone to stay focused on, is commitment, right? If you just commit to small things every single day, I promise you your business will grow. One video a day, like Steffi's already gotten business from it, and all she's doing is saying what she's thankful for, right? I'm seeing so much traction and activity and engagement come from just staying consistent with one thing a day, one thing a day. So you guys, I appreciate you more than you know. Super, super grateful for everything that you guys do and all the support that you give this company. So we're here for you. If you need anything, as always, let me know. Looking forward to seeing everybody at group coaching tomorrow. So as always, you guys keep it moving, have some fun, go out there and change lives, and have a wonderful, wonderful day. And thank you to all of our guests that were here today. Have a wonderful week, you guys.